But under this new covenant, even the law has a new identity. The kingdom is now perfected. The king is now perfected. We now have a perfected David in Christ. But despite all of this change that's coming in the kingdom, despite all the perfection that he's brought, he uses that language from Isaiah 22 to call back to this office of steward to say, I'm going to continue this office into the new kingdom. That's significant. So then we have to look at this office and say, well, what does it entail? And if it's being given to Peter, what does that mean? Well, in the Old Kingdom, this was an office that was passed on through succession from one steward to the next. And what was the function? This steward exercised the authority of the king. And this authority was represented by a key. Some say it was a physical key that he wore around his neck as a physical sign of his authority, but others say that it's just metaphorical. It's ultimately irrelevant. The fact of the matter is, he had this authority, which was represented by the key to the kingdom, and this authority that he exercised was not his own. It was the authority of the office, which was ultimately the authority of the king. So if Christ is bringing this office into the new covenant, what does that look like? It's going to look a little different. Because now, unlike with the old covenant, we have a new king. We have a perfect king, a king who happens to be God. So if the steward of the new kingdom of Israel, the new Davidic kingdom, which Christ has inherited, which is the church, if the steward of the church is exercising the king's authority in the new covenant, what does that look like? That looks like him exercising God's authority.